Chronicling American presidents is a monumental undertaking. The challenge is met in superior fashion in this exquisite ongoing documentary series.
He rode in an open car, bearing himself to the elements. He was determined to persuade American voters and whispering journalists that he was not a sick man.
No one had dared predict a Truman victory.
The retired five-star general promised to defend America, not just from the Russian military, but from the crush of his own country's military spending.
Their father had once been willing to pay any price for power. He could never have imagined how high that price would be.
For Johnson, he had no other vocabulary, no other way of thinking about how to help people other than to have involvement of government in a big way. Give him a lot of money, put your arms around him and love him. He was the last soldier in the New Deal War.
I have never been a quitter. To leave office before my term is completed is abhorrent to every instinct in my body. But as president, I must put the interests of America first.
Liberty Weekend was the centennial of the Statue of Liberty, and Reagan showed what Time magazine called his genius for American occasions, with the biggest fireworks display in American history.
Margaret Drain, series executive producer, and the series creator and longtime executive producer, Judy Crichton, are here to accept the Peabody Award.
There are 8 of these portraits, 31 hours of film, and they were researched, produced, and written by probably some of the most interesting and talented people in this business. I would like to, Margaret and I are going to divide the acknowledgments, otherwise we would both be here, and we will never give them all to you. There just were too many. But we would like to thank PBS, NEH, Peter McGhee, and also in the independent producer community, David Grubin, who produced with Shauna Gazid and Alison Luchak 4 of the presidential series, TR, FDR, Harry Truman, and LBJ. Thank you very much.
Also, I'd like to thank writer Jeffrey Ward, who contributed to those films and several of the ones I'm going to mention. At GBH Boston, we have a small group of extremely talented producers who are responsible for some of the presidential biographies. For Ike and Reagan, it was Austin Hoyt and Adriana Bosch. For Nixon and the Kennedys, Elizabeth Deane, along with David Espar, Jim DeVinny, Dan McCabe, Marilyn Mellows, Philip Whitehead, and writer Paul Taylor. On their behalf and on the behalf of the small staff at the American Experience, thank you for this recognition.